Welcome to this episode on Christian Apologetics. In this episode, I'll be discussing an article from the book titled Baker Encyclopedia of Christian Apologetics by Dr. Norman Geisler. Now, I highly recommend this book. I think every Christian should have a copy. It's a valuable source for almost everything related to Christian apologetics. And in this video, I will be reviewing, discussing, and paraphrasing the article titled The Gospel of Barnabas. The Gospel of Barnabas is a book that dates back to the 16th and 17th centuries. It's a book depicting the life of Jesus and claims to be written by the biblical Barnabas. Only 2 manuscripts are known to exist. The text is considered to be a forgery. However, some think it may have parts of an earlier apocryphal work. It's important to Christian apologetics because the Muslims cite it to defend Islamic teachings. The Muslims may claim that it has been dated to the 1st century, but it has not. They sometimes mistake the Gospel of Barnabas with the Epistle of Barnabas, or the Acts of Barnabas, or the Gospel that Barnabas used in the Acts of Barnabas. Not true. The Acts of Barnabas itself identifies the Gospel to be that of Matthew. Now, some reasons to conclude that the Gospel of Barnabas is a late forgery are as follows. First, there's the argument from authority. Credible scholars find no basis for the authenticity of the writing. Quote, "The research has proved absolutely that the gospel is a fake," unquote. And a number of Muslim scholars agree. Second, the question of provenance. There is virtually zero reference to the Gospel of Barnabas in history. The Decretum Gallicanum from 492 AD is said to reference the Gospel of Barnabas, but this is doubtful. The earliest manuscript is the Italian one, which dates to the 15th century. Third, no Muslim apologists referenced the Gospel of Barnabas until the 15th century, and there was plenty of heated debate prior to this. Fourth, no known Christian reference to the Gospel of Barnabas prior to the 15th century, even though they reference the New Testament so much that you can reconstruct the New Testament from their references alone, all but 11 verses, none from the Gospel of Barnabas. Fifth, the New Testament refutes the Gospel of Barnabas, and the New Testament dates to the 1st century. It has thousands of manuscripts and was written by several different eyewitnesses and contemporaries. Sixth, the year of Jubilee. The year of Jubilee was declared to be every 100 years instead of every 50 years, and this was declared in the year 1343 AD. And the Gospel of Barnabas refers to the year of Jubilee every 100 years. Seventh, the Gospel of Barnabas makes several historical mistakes and exaggerations, like saying that Pilate was governor when Jesus was born. But Pilate didn't become governor until after 26 AD, or claiming that Jesus sailed to Nazareth, when the city of Nazareth is inland. And there are several more reasons than this to conclude that the Gospel of Barnabas is indeed a late work of forgery. And Muslims shouldn't try to use it because the Gospel of Barnabas contradicts the Quran when it says that Jesus is not the Messiah, because the Quran repeatedly calls Jesus the Messiah. And the book goes into much more detail than I have in this video. Buy yourself a copy. It's affordable and it's well worth it. Thanks for watching. Let me know if you have any questions, and have a great day.